lots of half-court sets.
And, you know, Brian, with that slower pace, each possession takes on added meaning. Defense always key, will be even more so in a slower-paced game. And threes will even be exacerbated in terms of their importance as well.
So here's Dallas's starting group. We've got JaVale McGee, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Hardaway in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Doncic. Inside, Wood, the open look. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. And he buries his first look.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Garland. And here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And a 6'3". Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Here's Doncic from deep three-point range. The rebound by Allen.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving attacking. Uses the glass on the layup.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The three from Okoro. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wood passes to McGee. Out to Wood. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Doncic outside. Pass to McGee. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Doncic against Garland. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Now here's Doncic. And he makes it.
All Irvin needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Irving against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. 1 minute left in the first. Fires for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 5 points.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Garland for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Hardaway. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Pass to Okoro. Out to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Here's Irving. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Over Irving, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Back to Hardaway. Outside for Irving. Lets it go from deep. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Mobley, a screen on Irving. Garland, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Shot from 12, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Garland against Irving. Left side Garland, outside Mitchell. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Outside Irving. Doncic outside. To the wing, right side. McGee in the post, guarded by Garland. A nice shot by McGee. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position And they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Doncic, good.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mobley with it. Going inside. The shot comes out. Great D that time from McGee. Irving with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Out to Wood. Pass to Irving. Wood inside. Mobley's on him. Here's Irving. Wood. It's good on the putback. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
Well, anytime you've got a player that can give you extra possessions, that's a great asset. And Wood is a fantastic offensive rebounder.
Mobley down low. Guarded by Wood. The three from Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
Garland against Irving. Oh, they need this. That one's good. Garland for three. Garland's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Just continue.
And so it's Dallas now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Justin Holiday, then it's Hardy, and it's Powell in at the center position.
Well, if you thought Green was just a perimeter shooter, you better think again. When you take a look at the former second-round pick, Danny Green, he's done a really nice job carving out a lengthy career in the league.
Powell sets a screen. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Holiday against LeVert. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The drive by Bullock. Rebounded by Green. And for years, Green has proven he can be counted on. He's a key piece on some title teams, Clark.
Yeah, he's got multiple championship rings to vouch for that, to speak to that. I mean, he's the definition of a 3-and-D swingman. Actually, may have been one of the guys that were looked at in creating that definition if you go back several years. He's provided lockdown defense wherever he's been and timely shot making, too.
Here's Hardy to the paint. Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Green. Over Holiday. And there's Green on the assist from LeVert. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is, but he's capable of more than that. scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Kleba outside. The three is up. It doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. Tries to spin move. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
1:29 left in the third. Here's Hardy. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low. Shot is good by Kleba. Kleba's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Wade. Shoots. Holiday grabs the miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Wade. Here's Osman. Pass to Wade. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. To 3, Hardy. The shot won't fall. Here's Wade. And here's LeVert for 3. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Garland finds Mobley. He gets it in there.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Irving with it. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
You know, he's got such a diverse skill set. Irving can hurt you in a lot of ways. I mean, he's a player you'll have a lot of trouble game planning for.
Garland, no good. And for Dallas, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The 3 from Mitchell. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving for 3. The Mavericks rebound. Here's Doncic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Wood. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. There's the three. Here's McGee. Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. Out to Wood. Outside Irving. Over Garland. Dallas again missing. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Mitchell against Doncic. Garland for three. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside Irving. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Doncic against Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Christian Wood picks one up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. From 11 feet away. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The three. And it's Doncic missing. Cleveland now. Time running out. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Spins. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Kicks it to Doncic. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Wood. Outside Irving. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about
As they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella man the post positions. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the small forward spot. Now here's Murray. And here's Young from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Mobley.
Capella, a center who can affect the game defensively every night.
Garland, that's for two. Rebound by Murray.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Mitchell finds Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now, here's Garland. After the miss from Trae Young, Garland kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins against Allen. And Young, here we go. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Driving the lane, the slam dunk by Garland.
Man, Garland like a small jet, room to take off, and he's flying.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Young dishes to Collins. To halt the run, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. Young's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Murray against Mitchell. Murray, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Garland. And yes, it's good. Garland's got his second bucket.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Collins against Mobley. Capella kicks to Young. Stolen by Okoro. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Driving in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Now, here is Young. He has 6.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Okoro passes to Allen. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 6. Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Driving to the basket.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Mitchell outside. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to drop. Mitchell's got 10. The Hawks trail by 6.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Murray. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Murray finds Young. Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Good on the second free throw.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Young, good.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Young against Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Stolen by Collins.
2 minutes.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Hey, GA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Young outside, from deep. Offensive rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. To the middle, here's Collins, and then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
The wide open look here for Garland, and another three for Cleveland.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Young. Murray outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell wide open. Another three for Cleveland.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Capella with a screen on Garland. It's stolen by Allen. And so it's the... Thanks so much, David. And
Your Cavaliers, 36. The Hawks, 26.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
LeVert out there with Ricky Rubio. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4 seed. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Here's Ruby. Pass to LeVert. A 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Out to the wing. Osman, the pass to Rubio. He takes it in. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Outside for Griffin. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Osman, but Trey. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here they come. Forced shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Bay with a ferocious jam.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now LeVert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. No good on his first attempt of the game. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. LeVert finds Lopez. Back to LeVert. Bay pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 8. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Bay. Outside Griffin. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Green. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. LeVert with it. Down low. Here's Wade. Blocked again. And he gets it back. LeVert the pass to Wade. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Wade's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. The Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now here's Bay. And it's Osman with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Tries the spin move. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Here's Okongwu. Here's Forrest. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Cavaliers leading by 13. High post Lopez. Back to Green. Shot on the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Griffin kicks to Okongwu. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
One-on-one here. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Passes it to Osman. Lopez a screen. Sweet move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's Murray penetrating. Stolen by Mitchell. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. LeVert with a wide open look. And too long on the shot. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here is Allen. Mobley the pass to Allen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, got to do a little bit more than that to stop Allen there. He's solid at shaking off the hit and still making the shot.
The Hawks trail by 14. Left side Collins. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Hunter kicks to Young. From past the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Murray the pass to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
All free throws good from Capella.
And Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
Now the pass to Mitchell. It's up a 3. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Murray. Atlanta again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okoro throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
They get it back. Pass to Hunter. Goes back up. And the jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Cup Man is going for the jumper.
Here's Young. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
There's Garland. And there's the feed to Okoro. For the 3. That shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Young. Fades away. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley up top. Back to Garland. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. Young way outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trae takes a quick one.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Garland. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. On top, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Murray, back to Young. Off with the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Wood, beyond the arc. Here's McGee, and he converts the layup.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Outside Young, Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Collins outside. Good D by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Here's Young, following the score by Dallas. And it's Young again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. Kicks it out to Collins. No good that time. Great D that time from McGee. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, BA, they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Now here's Irving. Back to Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Hawks trailing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Young from long range. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Kicks it to Doncic. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A nice shot by Young.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is, the answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Irving. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic with the bucket. And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
BA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Atlanta. Doncic, a screen on Murray. Here's Irving. Stolen by Collins. Outside Hunter. The putback. Wood grabs the board. Got a piece of it. The kick to Hunter. Back to Murray. Pass to Young. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wood passes to Irving. Out to Wood. Takes a three. Collins with the rebound. Irving against Capella. Collins outside. One second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding.
And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Dallas?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Outside Young. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Kept alive. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his first points of the game.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Here's Irving. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Irving. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Doncic with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Irving against Murray. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires the three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
A nice shot by Young.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Here's Young. Ooh, plenty of contact on that. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play is under review.
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw misses.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
To the inside, McGee with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And Doncic launches from deep, and they recover it. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Hardaway, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. There's Young with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Irving with it. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic, good.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Capella finds Murray. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. He goes up, and Doncic hammers it home.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
He got it off in time. That one is off. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position, filling out the middle. The Hawks shooting the ball at 43% from the field.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And Dallas calls time here. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Dallas has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Young finds Collins, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Doncic passes to Wood. Now Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. That's 29 for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Collins, and too long on the shot. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Irving with it. Checked by Murray. Oh, got that one up quick. Irving's got 7 points.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
Hunter passes to Murray. For 3. And the three-pointer goes.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Doncic. Out to Wood. Irving up top, defended by Murray. And Irving gets it to go.
If we get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Murray from outside. Capella. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Murray. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Irving against Murray. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection going.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Hardaway finds McGee. Irving with it. Kicks it out to Hardaway. On target from range. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, this is Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game. Knock down threes, stretch the court, both horizontally and vertically.
There's Young with the 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 36 points.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
And stolen by Wood. By himself. And Doncic with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Young from long range. Mavericks with a rebound. Wood's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Doncic. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Jumps up, and Doncic hammers it home.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Let's go with a three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Murray against Irving. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 45 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Can he keep it going? Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
Here's Capella. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Kleba comes in for Wood. And it's Bullock in for Hardaway. Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 49 in the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Dallas with possession. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And there's the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Oh, and it's Collins, that time on the assist from Young.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Back to Doncic, to the middle. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 53 points.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
The Mavericks have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Now, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
And a deep three from Young. The Mavericks pull it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Nails it from beyond the arc.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Oh! And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Now Doncic. From deep, and the Mavericks, another three.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Young from long range. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And so Dallas takes this one by a
out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Christian Wood. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. And a similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. Now here's Okoro. Mitchell wide open. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does, because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Now here's Mitchell. Spins. 6 to shoot. Allen trying to break free. McGee with the block. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Irving against Mitchell. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Irving up top, covered by Mitchell. Back to Doncic. He gets that one. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
Mitchell outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
This is it to Doncic. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Irving looking for an opening. Doncic kicks to McGee. 4 on the shot clock. Garland with the block. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Mitchell against Doncic. Outside Garland. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. One-on-one here. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
High effort play from Kyrie in transition, taking full advantage of the open court in fast break.
Outside Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Now, here is Irving. And Doncic gets it to go.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Wood. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Out to Hardaway. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The wide open look here for Garland. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. With the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk. Maybe he should ease up on that one. Just
at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Doncic. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands in finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Irving dishes to McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Irving against Mitchell. Hardaway passes to Irving. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Mobley finds Rubio to stop the run. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Wood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Irving. Latrey. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. A nice shot by Okoro.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Irving passes to Wood. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Such a wide open look. Irving's got 6.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Wood kicks to Hardaway. Passes to Doncic. He takes it in.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive.
Doncic against Mitchell. Rubio the pass to Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And here is Doncic. 16 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rubio outside. Here's Okoro. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Right side Irving. Out to Doncic. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the... Okay, David, much appreciated. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And there's Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the 4 spot. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Here's Hardy. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Garland, and that one drops. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
The kick out to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. The 3 from Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And the Mavericks call time here. Completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Doncic. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
He gets it in there.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Irving against Garland. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Irving.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's the pass to Garland. Hardaway with the steal. The finish. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out to Doncic. Just 3 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And he makes both free throws. 1:15 left in the third. Garland with it. He's got 18. Keeps it alive. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Doncic.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers. Both shots good from the stripe. For Cleveland, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell looking it over. Count the basket and the foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Cavaliers timeout. Whichever section is allowed it is going to get a free t-shirt. Let me hear ya! You know what time it is, everyone. Here comes your D-Town crew. Give it up one more time for your D-Town crew. Get loud!
First one falls for him.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
All right, everyone. I want you to get out of your seats and make some noise!
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. Garland against Irving. Kicks it out to Rubio. Mitchell right side. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Luka Doncic. Hardaway is out. There with Wood, then there's Irving. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Out to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
2 shots. The previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Doncic against Rubio. Here's Wood. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. That shot is off. Here's Garland driving in. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Mitchell against Irving. Garland, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Shot to stop the run, and the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
The drive by Garland. Mobley outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Irving against Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Garland left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop, and he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Mitchell. No good there. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Irving with it. Garland picks him up. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
The line for Dallas.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
It can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, fans, time to make some noise for your D-Town crew. All right, let's hear it one more time for your favorite dance team, your D-Town crew.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That brings them within 8.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Here he goes. Looks it out to Garland. Here's the 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
McGee, the pass to Irving. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Someone who loves the biggest moments. Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history. Believe me, I was there.
Garland against Irving. Pass to Rubio. They double him with Irving. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Takes it inside. Good D by Wood. Outside Irving. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
For the Cavaliers,
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Murray, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Wiry, strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day. Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Here's Capella. The rebound by Allen.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Hey, rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Murray. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
From deep, Mitchell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Garland against Young. Now here's Mobley, tightly guarded. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Atlanta. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he drives in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Young.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Hunter. And down it goes. 2 points.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Garland against Young. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Garland. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 5. Young, the pass to Murray. Hunter with the ball, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Garland against Young. And it's Garland on the drive. And finished off by Garland.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Murray. Here's Hunter. Is rebounded by Okoro.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. From the arc. The shot no good. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. Garland against Young. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Here's Garland. He takes it in and finished off by Garland.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The kick to Hunter. Outside Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. And here's Collins, covered by Mobley. Outside Young. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Young against Garland. Here's Okoro. 7 points in the game. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Murray. Outside Hunter. Back to Murray. The kick out to Young. Pass to Capella. From the wing, they get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Garland against Young. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's gotten his third basket of the night.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. And no good. And Cleveland the other way now. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Mobley passes to Garland. Jacks up a three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Young. Back to Murray. Takes it inside. Here's Capella. Great D that time from Allen. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Mobley, a screen on Young. Here's Garland. Tries the spin move. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Sadiq Bey. He's out there with Griffin. Okongwu out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Forrest in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Bey finds Griffin. Here's Okongwu.
Lopez can be such a thorn in your side with his defensive presence.
Okongwu, no good. Here's Wade, defended by Griffin. Spins. Here's LeVert. And it's in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Bey. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Intercepted. Pass to Okongwu. The ball's knocked loose. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. LeVert attacking, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Forrest can't hit.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
LeVert passes to Green. Pass to Wade. Fires the 3. And Bey pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Graham.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Here's Wade. He's covered by Bey. Inside. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Bey. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Good to see Sadiq inside executing. He has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Left side, Green. Here's Osman. Back to Green. Wide open. Osman. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Forrest. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Bey. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Let me tell you, the three-point shot of Bogdan, it is money in this league.
Here's Osman. "52 seconds left to play in the third." To the inside. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Bey. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
I like out on the floor, Sadiq Bey gives you everything he's got. Coach has to love having a player who is so determined to leave his mark on the game.
And here's LeVert. Here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Forrest. Bey outside. Here's Forrest. Here's Okongwu. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
A different look for Cleveland.
2 shots.
That one's no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers now holding a 12-point lead at quarters. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Here's Bey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
With that big frame, Sadiq is tough to guard in space.
So he gets them both. And here are the Cavaliers now. They led by as many as 18. Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to Forrest. Here's Okongwu. Down low. Here's Griffin. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Bey. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Forrest, guarded by Garland. Here's Bay. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to Garland. Driving inside. Rejected by Okongwu. Bay against Mitchell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fast break, Cleveland. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
The kick out to Griffin. To the paint. Here's Okongwu, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Garland finds Mobley. With the drive. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Forrest on the wing. Bay lays it up and banks it in. Bay's got 9 points now in the second half.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Outside Mitchell. With the crossover, and Mitchell with the slam.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Darius Garland.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Out to Garland. 5 to shoot. And there's the lob. Oh, a big finish right there.
Wow. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Cleveland dominating the game. The 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Young from long range. 15 seconds left in the game. Mobley passes to Garland. Outside Mitchell. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even.
2K Sports. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Hardaway. JaVale McGee is out there with Wood. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the 1. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now here's Irving. After Luka Doncic's miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense, the numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And McGee kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Capella. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Over to the left wing. Murray, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Capella with a screen on Irving. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Irving against Young. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. It's the Hawks ball. Shoots the 3. Stolen by McGee. Here's the break. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
How about Wood running the floor? Since he would get an easy one if he got up and down, and he sure enough did.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. McGee with the block. And they get it back. Capella, the pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Outside Collins. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Murray, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Wood kicks to Doncic. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Over Young. No good off the back of the rim. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Now the pass to Hunter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul.
And so he hits both. Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Irving. Banked in off the glass.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Young. Murray, the pass to Hunter. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Murray. The 3. Hunter pitch to Capella. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Here's Irving. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Irving's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. DeJounte Murray is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. Roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Capella. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 7. Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pulls up, and Young, here we go. Atlanta again, missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
No good from Irving.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Irving with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Wood.
That's a big man coming through. Capella doing a nice job forcing them to adjust.
And he's good on the second. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul. Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Murray kicks to Young. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Outside Irving. Passes it to McGee. Back to Irving. Pass to Wood. Launches a 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Now, here is Young. Collins kicks to Young. Back to Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal. And Collins has shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. He has fought the injury bug his whole career.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Young from outside. Atlanta again missing. Mavericks leading by 9. Irving with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. Irving against Murray. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Count that one.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Young. Kicks to Murray. Back to Young. Releases. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Irving. The feed now to Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Now an MVP caliber player. Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Young kicks to Murray. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got 11 points.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Now, here's Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray for 3. Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Irving surveying the floor. 4 seconds left. Good as the jump shot falls. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
All right, thank you, David. Folks.
The Mavericks, 33.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Green is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Harden. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard. Now here's Bullock. D right on him. The dish to Green. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Griffin. Green, no luck. The Hawks trail by 13. Outside Griffin. And there's the pass to Forrest. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bullock passes to Green. Back to Bullock. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys. And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now, here's Bullock. He's defended by Bay. The drive by Green.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Hardy. Powell trying to free himself up. That one a little long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovic spots a lane, he attacks it.
Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
The Hawks trail by 15. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Bullock with it. Powell with a screen on Bay. Bullock kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Hits the three-point bomb. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Here's Bogdanovic. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside, Green. Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green, no luck. Now, Bay. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Griffin finds Bogdanovic. Back to Griffin. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And here is Green. 6 points for him. It doesn't go for him. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 14-point game. Murray dishes to Collins. Lets it go with a 3. Atlanta again missing. And so it's Dallas with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mavericks leading by 14. Collins and Capella man the post position. Trae Young is out there with Murray, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's Irving missing. Hawk shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Right side, Collins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Basket counts.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
Irving kicks to Wood. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 11. Feeds to Hunter. And the lead is down inside single digits. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Wood with the screen for Doncic. Dishes it to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Irving. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Dallas?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Doncic passes to McGee. Hunter against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Young looking it over. He kicks it to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic kicks to Irving. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
On its way from Young for 2. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Outside Irving. Outside Hardaway. Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Mavericks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
.40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Puts it up from 15. McGee dishes to Doncic. Irving against Young. Second shot opportunity. And another basket for Dallas.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now, here's Doncic. problem for Dallas as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our